I'm Olivia. This is Dark Goddess Moon Tarot, and I did not think I was gonna be doing a reading like this, but I just finished up another reading and two cards flipped off the top of one of the other decks I had sitting on the table, and Spirit immediately told me I had to film this reading, and I don't want this to be like a fear-mongering thing. I don't want to instill fear in anyone. This is meant to be about giving you information to empower yourself. So only take this, and this is so important, only take this if it resonates. This video will be a confirmation. It is not meant to scare you. It is meant to empower you. But it is scary information, and we do need to talk about it. So the two cards that flipped out from the El Goliath Tarot deck, we have Masks and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And in this deck, the Three of Pentacles is referred to, I just saw 111 on the timer, is referred to the three wise masters. So we have a wolf in sheep's clothing. This Masks card talks about narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths, and the true meaning of that. People who do not feel empathy. They are not capable of feeling empathy. And on the worst end of the spectrum, they enjoy inflicting pain upon others. And it's often by means of control, I'm hearing. With the three wise masters, in reverse, this is speaking to not having wise teachers, wise mentors that are there to help you ascend. So this very well could be like a spiritual teacher you're following, on social media or in person. Someone who puts on the mask of being a healer, but really they are a harmer. They harm. They thrive off of the power and control that they receive from their teachings. Something really important for everybody embarking upon a spiritual path, or just living, any living being, is never trust someone who says they know everything. Never, ever trust a teacher who says they know everything. That is the first dead giveaway that they are lying, that they are manipulating, that they are attempting to control. There are no masters. The wisest teachers will tell you that they are students for life. There's always more to learn, especially on the spiritual path. So if you have someone wearing a mask saying that they know everything, I'm getting channelers even, or especially channelers that are claiming to know everything about how the universe works. They are lying, or they are in spiritual psychosis, because that is not how channeling works, unless they are channeling a being that wants to attempt and control. Attempt and control? Contempt and control. Sorry, speaking of channeling. So, give me a minute here. There is no one singular path. There is no one right way. There are many different paths in many different ways. And this power and control theme. We can look at many organized religions. We can look at, spiritual influencers, like modern day, present day, and all throughout history, to be honest. There are people that are misled, misguided, but oftentimes these people already have it within them to want to control. They feed off of controlling others. So that's a message for someone. Someone needs to confront this in their life of, are you following someone whose spiritual teachings you're really resonating with and you're finding a lot of help out of them, but there might be some red flags, like them saying that they know everything. Okay, we have the King of Swords, the Father of the Night. Thank you. Anything else? Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Sage, the Purity in reverse. Let me see. I don't know if Sage has a reverse meaning. So this is a need to cleanse, a need to purify. This is another warning card. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, and with it being in reverse, yeah, there's a block from you receiving your wish fulfillment, whatever that is, in terms of this, what this reading's about. Spiritual healing. There's a block. The King of Swords is embodying the energy of mastering the mind, having clarity. Ace of Swords, once again, clarity. There's a need to cleanse, clear your mind here with the Two Swords cards coming out. I hope that this reading doesn't resonate with a ton of people, because with these warning cards coming out, that means you're deep in it. Maybe you've spent money. Maybe you've given money to this person or this group of people. It may not be a single individual with that Three of Pentacles. It likely could be a group of people. It's too many. We had the Knight of Swords come out. Interesting. The Seven of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Seven of Cups is, especially with it being in reverse, it's a lack of clarity. It's like illusions. And a severe need, when it's in the reverse, a severe need to come out of that, come out of those illusions. We have a snake here and here and here. There's a snake in your garden. Oh, my hand is cramping. That is so interesting. Yeah, whatever this energy is does not want this reading to come out. That is the first time my hand has ever cramped during a tarot reading. The Eight of Cups, walk away, leaving something behind that's no longer serving you. It's time to leave all of that behind you and ascend to a higher place. Hold on, I'm going to clear the energy. Yeah, so the fact that the Masks card and the Devil card came out, and Sage, this is absolutely a warning. This is confirmation. So the cards that fell out when I was shuffling earlier, we have the Devil in reverse, which can be coming out of these illusions, attachment to the illusions. Is that another snake? That is another snake. Yeah, I love snakes. I was born in Chinese astrology. Was born in the year of the snake, year of the wood snake. I have an affinity for snakes and wolves. So I find them to be very positive creatures, but every energy has a light and a shadow. And right now we're talking about the shadows of the wolf in sheep's clothing. We're talking about the shadows of the snake. We're not talking about the positive transformative actions or energies of the snake. We're talking about the slithery, deceptive energies of the snake. Wow, the Devil. Cannot believe the Devil came out. I mean, I do believe it. Three of Swords, heartbreak. This may be a painful thing to come to terms with. This may be something that's caused you pain. But we have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands here. This is like walk away fast. 8-8. Better things lie ahead, I'm hearing. And then we had yes. There's a yes and no card in this deck, and the yes card came out. Like, yes, yes, everything that we're talking about is accurate for you. If you are still watching this video, if it is resonating, yes, it's time to leave fast. Leave fast, yes. Leave this conflict with the Five of Wands here. The Jagged Union is what the artist has labeled this Five of Wands card. Yeah, look at all these jagged edges, sharp edges. The union is jagged, it's not smooth. Wow. I mean, that really is, I just saw 1331 on the timer. That really is the message. Walk away fast. With the Eight of Cups flying out of my hand. Eight of Cups and Eight of Wands. You gotta get out of there, babe. Whatever this is, I would say, so the advice that I'm being told to talk about is, number one, just shut it off, shut it down, unsubscribe, right? If this is something that's in person, absolutely, with the King of Swords, make a decisive decision to walk away. With the Eight of Cups here, leave. It's a permanent leaving. It's making a decisive decision to permanently leave because you've had that Ace of Swords clarity. You are no longer in the Seven of Cups illusions. You need to cleanse. You may need to do cord cutting rituals if yeah, I just heard spiritual warfare. If this is like I'm just going to give an example. You may be in a group, a coven. You may be in a religion. You may be in any sort of spiritual group or religious group that is in person. If it's not as simple as, okay, well, I'll block all their social media. You might be like in an in-person situation with people who are energetically powerful. Even if they don't know their power, their energy can seep into you if you do not cut the cords. Cut the cords. So you can do Reiki, and you can watch Reiki energy healing videos on YouTube. I will link some in the description of this video, and that are specific, like more geared specifically to this if I can find it. Sorry, I have to. Yeah, I'm getting the circulation in my foot was cut off, so I had to move. Cut off. Cut it off. 16 on the timer. Whew, okay. So yes, cut the cords energetically to these people, to this institution, whatever it is. And it's not necessarily saying like, oh, like for example, if you were in a coven, it's not necessarily saying you need to give up your witchcraft practice, or you need to give up your religion or anything like that. This is about specific individuals, that are in the shadow. They are too far gone in the shadow. They will not be able to illuminate, likely in this lifetime, I'm hearing. The safest thing for you to do is leave. And after you leave physically, you need to cut the cords energetically and call back, do a reclamation, like a reclaiming, call back your power, sealing up any holes where your energy has leaked. Whew, my goodness. And then you can do smoke cleansing, any sort of cleansing, selenite. See, I actually have some right here. Selenite is very powerful for cleansing. You can do a ritual where you're sending all of this negative energy that you've accumulated from these interactions and send it into the earth, Mother Earth, and she will transmute it. You can also use black tourmaline to help absorb the negative energy, and selenite to help cleanse your aura. But absolutely, cord cutting, calling back your power, and then like cleansing and clearing your aura are going to be very important for this transition. But number one is to walk away. Like that is the first step for sure. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was really powerful. Is there anything else, Spirit? Should we pull Oracle? Unclear. Is there anything else? Yeah, judgment just flew out. And justice. Judgment, the Sacred Heart, and justice. So, the Sacred Heart is the artist card for gratitude. Like the creator of this deck. Love and gratitude. Gratitude, you're getting out of this not so great situation, but the sun is shining down on you. Spirit is there with you. The Judgment card is a card of spiritual awakening, of massive awakening, of like having a huge epiphany, which is hopefully what's happening by the end of this reading, if it hasn't already. And justice, divine justice, karmic justice, with doves here. You're coming out of this. You're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Whew. Let's get some charms to kind of lighten this up a little bit. Charms can act as signs and synchronicities. They can be confirmation for the readings. They can sometimes pull through to additional messages. So we'll see what comes through. Okay. I have 1111. Yeah, manifesting a new reality. We have a dandelion, a raven spirit may be important for you right now. We had lots of birds. We had an owl, raven, doves. Yeah, barbed wire coming out. So you are going to be taking yourself out of the snares, I'm hearing, of this evil situation. We have a desert landscape. Another snake, but this is a positive snake. This is the snake of inner transformation, inner alchemy. So, yeah, you're moving on. You're shedding the skin and moving on. And we have a lantern. So, yeah, finding light within the darkness. That's what you're doing. You're finding light within the darkness. Maybe it's time for a hermit mode era, a hermit era. A break away from this, whatever this energy is here. Yeah. I love goats too. Then it's not always negative. Every energy has a light and a shadow, but this is representing very much shadow, like far too gone in the most negative of shadows you can have. In terms of like treating, the way you treat other people, not you, but the way that these individuals are treating other people. Yeah, it's like spiritual warfare, psychological warfare, I'm hearing. But you're getting out. You are going to get out. This reading is confirmation for you that you are going to find the light within this darkness. You are going to transform and leave. You're making the decision with the King of Swords here. You're clear. Yes, spirit is with you, your spirit guides, your higher self, goddess, the universe, whatever you believe in, whatever resonates with you is confirming we're doing the right thing by leaving this energy behind. I'm so sorry you're going through this. You are not alone. You are here. This channel, Dark Goddess Moon Tarot, is a safe place, and let's be a supportive community for one another in the comments. You know, leaving a positive comment. You never know who it will help heal. So feel free to leave a comment. And if this reading resonated with you, if you found it helpful, please do like the video so that it can help reach others that it needs to. And If you like this style of reading, I don't normally do this subject matter. This is the first time this has come through, but my work is very much shadow work based. It's spiritual healing. It's inner reflection and or self-reflection, and I do zodiac sign readings and full moon readings and new moon readings and that type of thing. So if you're interested, please do subscribe to the channel so that I can better tap into your energy and provide more in-depth readings to help guide you along your journey through the darkness, through this darkness. That lantern there. And until the next time, I am sending you so much love. Take care.